So I'm back in the UK. I'm back in my own bed, which my girlfriend has decorated along with the rest of the flat. It's amazing. I'll show you later. I'm kind of swirly and because of long flights and jet lag and stuff, but I'm okay. Lost my wallet at the airport. That sucked. Luckily there was no money in it, and I've cancelled the card. But yeah, still boo. Flight wasn't too bad. It was outright empty. I mean, outright empty. So I got like 3 seats just to lay across and zonk. So that was great. So I slept, watched some movies. As an anthropological exercise, I watched Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. Now, I have sort of vaguely followed what happens in the Twilight films, just to keep up with what the hell is wrong with people. But nothing could prepare me for what kind of madness was in this thing. Oh my god, I mean, terrible film to start with, but holy shit, it was so weird, so messed up and disturbingly strange. The kind of thing that makes the human centipede look like Citizen Kane. It's absolutely bonkers. I mean, if you are someone who has not seen the film and wants to, turn the vlog off now. I'm about to spoil the whole thing for you, because I'm going to tell you what crazy goes on in this, okay? So you've got, so 3 main people, if you don't know. Edward, who is a psychopathic, crazy, emotionless, manipulative, bastard vampire dickhead. Jacob, who's an angst-ridden, angry werewolf twat. And Bella, who's this, emo chick who sets feminism back 250 years. So that's your cast. The film opens with Jacob, for no particular reason except the fact that he's angry about wedding going on, tearing off his shirt, which has nothing to do with anything at all, before turning to a werewolf and becking off for a while. So that's fine. Then Bella and Edward get married for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. No, the whole time you're watching this thinking, well, something's clearly going to happen. That shit's going to go down. The wedding's going to get disrupted somehow. And no! Nothing! 30 minutes of just, weddings are crap. No one likes weddings. Why would we want to just watch a freaking wedding? Stupid wedding happens for half an hour. I mean, it could have just been, Edward to you, Bella to you, kiss the bride, scene. See, 3 seconds. It could have been 3 seconds. No, 30 minutes. And then Jacob finally does turn up, having been, sorry, someone just exploded there, having just, been angry at all, and doesn't do anything, he gets a little pissed off because apparently they're going to have sex after their wedding. Well, holy shit, they've not had sex this far, which is, bonkers by today's standards anyway. You really think they're not going to... Well, fine, okay, right, so then they go off. We spend 20 minutes of watching them get to some deserted bloody island off the chaos of Rio, and then she spends like 5 minutes psyching us up and getting ready to have sex by, putting on makeup and doing all stuff, because, girls, obviously, if you're going to lose your virginity to a guy, you can't look like you really look. Oh no, he's going to hate that shit. So then they go off and, oh goodness, terrible bloody sex scene, in which he basically, because he's a vampire, ultra strength and all that kind of stuff, destroys the entire bedroom, and she wakes up the next day with bruises all over her, and he says, oh, I've been terrible to you, and she goes, no, it's fine. So because he's a manipulative little twat, decides to ignore her for the next week until she's begging to be hurt again, because that's, that's how to have a really stable marriage, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Then, finally, an hour and 10 minutes into the film, the plot starts, when we realise she's pregnant, but she's not pregnant normally, she's got a vampire demon baby inside her that's sucking her blood out from inside. This is strange shit, people. This is really weird. And this is the plot. For the next 50 minutes, we watch her get emancipated into a sort of skeleton type thing while a vampire baby sucks her dry from the inside. This is entertainment, apparently, these days. And then, the werewolves get angry and they're going to go and kill her. So Jacob decides, no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to get away from the pack and wankst and angst. And eventually, this is it. This is the crisis bit. She finally gives birth after the baby kicks so hard it breaks her back in 2. And Edward has to turn her as she's giving birth, otherwise she's going to die. And it doesn't work, but then it does. And then the werewolves come to destroy the baby. But wait. Finally, Jacob saves the day by choosing this 1-hour-old baby as his mate. So they can't kill it. Roll credits! That's it! Roll credits! I mean, what the bloody hell? The really scary thing is, you know, you could almost, I mean, you probably know I'm not fond of drugs, but you could almost forgive Stephenie Meyer if she was buggered off her tits at this point. She's a Mormon! She hasn't even ever had caffeine! What is wrong with this woman? And yes, apparently this is what we call romance in the year 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in trouble. We're in real trouble. The human race is in a bad way. Goodbye.